Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main show today. For all of you, welcome. I see you. It is currently 4 p.m. here in Florida. I think everybody knows where I'm at. I'm in the sunny side of the United States. For all of you that want to know the title, well, the title is there. And for all of you watching, we're going to do also a review, whiskey review on the screen. Yes, we're going to do some of, yes. We're going to do this whiskey on this stream. Maker's Mark. And I will tell you also, the stream name officially is what it is. This is how you do a real panty dropper fragrance review while I'm drinking some whiskey. And for all of you that are watching, yes. We're talking about fragrances too. You see them here. And I'm going to tell you exactly on a Valentine's Day how to drop the real panties. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that don't know because they just don't know how to drop panties. We're going to do it on the stream, and I will tell you, there's one fragrance we're going to talk about, so stay tuned. If you could do me the favor, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, the only way you're going to be able to be in the chat room is to be subscribed. You can comment in the chat room. The main thing I will say on this stream and every stream that I do, super chats dominate these streams. For all of you that do not know, if you send a super chat, I'll give a huge shout out. Any questions, any comments, you can send them through the super chats. And I will say the biggest super chatter on the stream will be officially on the screen at the end of the show. So allow more people to show up to this main show. I do tell you, everybody's working, but at the time you're working, you can walk away if you need to. Tune into the show, and I'll see you very soon in just a little. Let's allow more of the Reaper crew members to come through in the chat room and allow, if anything, hit the like button for the stream. Reaper crew, you know what time it is. We're number 1. Damn! Crown Royal, they always come through. I don't know what it is, but Crown Royal, this is not a member-sponsored video. This is not even a live stream. Sure, you heard that. Ladies and gentlemen, Crown Royal. I am not sponsored by Crown Royal, but this is absolutely phenomenal. If you don't know, if you are lazy, if you are a man in Valentine's Day, that you don't know how to make goddamn cocktails, this is going to save your ass big time. If you're a man in Valentine's Day that doesn't know shit about how to make a cocktail, how to make a drink, Crown Royal has your ass. For all of you watching, Crown Royal, shoutouts to the Watch community. For all the people that watch community, fragrance community, I see you lazy bums. All of you in the whiskey community, I think you know. But for the people that watch community, I see you watch community. Crown Royal is for the lazy son of a guns out here. Can't make a cocktail, don't have time. Crown Royal has your back. This over here, blackberry, is just insane, man. Limited edition. Let me say this also. Let me get that out of the screen. Let's start. Goddamn stream. Let me sip on this. Ah, man. Cheers to all of you. If you see a bullet inside my cup, it's because a goddamn bullet. Oh shit, it's a bullet and it does have. Hell yeah. Let's light this up. Start the show. Man, I saw the sign for real. Ladies and gentlemen, this stream, this is how you do a real panty dropper fragrance review while you're drinking some whiskey. Wait, time out before I do anything. Before I even say anything more, gentlemen, if you're watching this and you're wondering why, maybe why we have a woman singing right now, well, fortunately, it is Valentine's Day, and if there's one day you can think of a woman singing to you, okay, today on Valentine's Day will be the day. So, gentlemen, if you're in the car, if you're in a Mustang, if you're in a Corvette, if you are in your brand new Mercedes, if you're in a brand new maybe Jeep, god damn, the Jeeps are for the, I'll talk about that later. I'm going to tell you if you have a car, you need to take off the top. Hey, today's Valentine's Day. When the guy tells you, hey man, why are you listening to a woman singing? Why are you listening to Ace the Bass? Because, my man, it's Valentine's Day, and sometimes all of us, we need a little bit of woman action in our lives. And you know what? Let's put the music back. Let's see who's in the room. Shout out to the people in the room. I am good to see you. Good to see you, I am. Farm Kitty, JP. Anybody in the chat, I see you. Cheers, all of you. Let's sip on this one more time. Here we go. There's some more, baby. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you son of a guns out there. If you're single, congratulations. If you're not married, congratulations. And for all of you, I think all of you are expecting me to talk about goddamn whiskey. Hell yeah. Boom. You guys are wondering, do I see the sign? No. You're going to see the sign. You're going to see the sign soon. Elysium. Yeah! Hey, the sign comes completely right there in front of me. For all of you watching, I hope you enjoyed the intro. For all of you that are watching, damn, what an intro! And I will tell you, for all of you that are watching, I do know this afternoon stream, there's a lot of people working. Most of the people around the world in Canada, they have to slave it off. In the USA, also have to slave it off. Anybody in the world working right now currently, thank you for being one of these essential workers. Anybody that's actually currently working, thank you so much for being part of this economy, helping out the country. Shout out to you for working. And I will tell you, for any of you that have the privilege to not be working right now, watching this stream, I'm officially gonna tell you on a Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day, and we're gonna kick it easy. We're gonna kick it easy, but I'm gonna turn up a little bit. I will tell you, we're gonna talk about this. This is Elysium, okay? Elysium. This is a $250 bottle, son of a god. It's made in England, so all of you in England, okay? All of you in England, okay? There you go. It says England. I will say, shout out to all the veterans. If you don't know what red poppy is, you better put that poppy up your ass. If you do not know what the red poppy is, you should officially, you know what, let me not talk about it. Shout out to all the veterans in the world that have helped out through the wars. Thank you so much for supporting peace. And I will say, England, I see you, England. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Panty dropper. We're going to talk about that right now. Is this officially the biggest goddamn panty dropper in the world? And I'm going to tell you more about it. Also, before we even say anything, we're gonna review whiskeys on here live. I want to make sure that all of you do know. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, 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 yes. 2 whiskeys that we have here. Maker's Mark, Maker's Mark, Maker's Mark. You see them here? If they would have blasted off in my hand, well, I got more bottles. But I can tell you this. Let me calm down. Let me ease myself out just a little bit. At the end of the day, this comes with a box. The Elysium, if you're paying expensive and it comes in a box, sometimes I wish there was fragrances that don't have boxes. Because at the end of the day, I don't need that. I don't need that. I just need the fragrance. So we're going to talk about this here. Let me calm down. Let me calm down before we start this amazing stream. Man, I have so much to say and so little to say. I just don't understand how I'm going to do this. This is non-scripted show. I will tell you, non-scripted, no editing. And for all of you that do not know, if you haven't followed on Instagram, please do me a favor. Follow on Instagram. It helps out a bunch. You can see all the posts that I do about whiskeys. And at the end of the day, I do give you a little bit of notification on the story also. If you haven't got a drink, if you're drinking anything right now, cheers to all of you. You already seen my glass. Has a bullet inside of it. Shout out to the USA, and shout out to Canada, shout out to the people in the UK, everybody in the world that watches me. I have 1% of people from India watching me. I got 2% of Chinese people. I don't know how the hell China over there, they're watching me. How the hell you can watch me? Also, I got 1%, I believe now, of the people in Russia. I don't know how in Russia they could be watching me, but there's somebody out there watching. Also, Italy. I say Italy all the time. I see you, Italy. They be watching me. There's a couple people in Germany that watch me. I think it's because they're into German beer and they want to get out of that German beer mentality. They want to get into whiskey, so they watch me. I don't know. But I do know a big portion of my crowd is in the USA. If you're in the USA and you super chat on this show often, if you support this show often, it doesn't matter where you're from around the world. If you support this show and you super chat and you try to help out the show, that's how you can get a wrench here. And I do know YouTube wants me currently to give out memberships. I don't have time to give you guys memberships. At the end of the day, I want to do amazing shows. I don't want to be pressured into doing shows. Any of the shows that I do, last minute shows, so that I can give you a good amount of stuff. For all of you, you want the title again? Let me give you the title, okay? Here you go with the title. The title here, this is how you do a real panty dropper fragrance review while you're drinking whiskey. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. As a matter of fact, shout outs to alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Shout outs to alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. I want to say it one more time, but it doesn't sound good if I say it the third time. I will tell you, I do have a giveaway going on. If you haven't seen about my giveaway, well, my giveaway, it's simple. To be part of this giveaway that I'm doing currently, you have to always be in the crowd. If you're always in the crowd and you know that Bitcoin officially is going to go up, well, at the end of the day, let's show you that. Before we even start the show, let's show you that. Bitcoin! Oh man, look at Bitcoin. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, there's Bitcoin currently, if you see it there. So to be part of this giveaway that I'm doing, you see that it's currently at 51,052. It hit 52,000 today. To be part of this giveaway, you have to literally be watching Bitcoin weekly, okay? The moment that Bitcoin hits $70,000, I will do a live stream. The giveaway will go to the person in the chat room. If there's somebody in the chat room that I feel always been watching my streams, always been commenting in my comment box, you have been always part of the stream and always supporting, and you are there when Bitcoin hits 70,000, I will make sure that that stream, I make it known that you know that there's a giveaway and it's 70,000. So you will win a giveaway if you show up. But you have to show up at the end of the day. Come on now. Yes, 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 yes. When it comes to giveaways, you have to show up. If you show up to work, that's cool. You're not going to get anything free. You have to work for it. But if you show up to my streams all the time, guess what? You get something free. I don't pay you. As a matter of fact, you get the opportunity to get a bottle. As a matter of fact, I might be giving away 2 bottles. I'm not really sure because I don't even know if tomorrow Bitcoin will hit the price. And if it hits tomorrow, I'm going to lose 2 fragrances. 2 brand new fragrances. I don't want to lose 2 fragrances. I want to lose 1. But I'm going to tell you, Bitcoin has to hit 70,000, and you have the option to get this one or this one. They're both amazing. I'm going to tell you, this is more for summertime, so I'm going to use this more now. And this one over here, all around, you can use it. If you like honey, you're really going to like this one. But this one, to me, I'm going to start using this more now because it's going to start getting hot. So I want to tell you, we're going to talk about PANTY dropper fragrances. We're talking about fragrances. And also, I do have the whiskey. Obviously, we're going to do whiskey. That's exactly what we're going to do. And so, let's start off this show, okay? I do know that many of you want to know what I have to say. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool that some of you want to know what the hell I have to say about this situation. This situation is clear. I think all of you know today is Thanksgiving. Today is Valentine's Day. If you have not been part of any Valentine's Day days, I can tell you, you're probably just like me. But as you all know, I have to do a show. So at the end of the day, when I'm doing a show like this, I have to understand today's Valentine's Day. I was walking the streets with this shirt, okay? I was walking the streets with this shirt. Let me tell you this. I was walking today on the streets with this shirt, and everybody was looking at me. Everybody that had the black cross in the head. Today is Ash Wednesday. If you don't know Ash Wednesday, you could go look that up. But anyways, the point of the matter is, everybody's looking at me funny. There was 2 women that smiled at me, and most of those women, they were over 50 years old. Let me tell you that. Most of the time, if you're walking around with a cool shirt like this, I will tell you this is no promotion for the shirt company, and I hope to God that maybe, just maybe, okay, if they do sell a bunch of shirts, they don't tell me. But I will tell you, this is an amazing shirt, and I'm wearing it today. Been getting a lot of looks, a lot of smiles, and at the end of the day, that is really, today's Valentine's Day. You want to know more about the PANTY dropper fragrance. We're going to talk about it. So currently, let me get into the mood. Before I do tell you that, this is a stream that you're going to be drinking whiskey. If you're drinking whiskey and cooking, congratulations. You are part of the crew, okay? Thank you. And let me sip on this, okay? Let me sip on this. Oh man, that's good. USA, it says America, and you have this. If you want one of these glasses, you can go to Amazon, and I've been posting it up on Instagram. So if you want to find out more about this, I'm going to post this up on Instagram today so you can see it. But this is an amazing glass, beautiful glass, awesome. It just gives me a good vibe, just like if you have a hat, a shirt on, maybe some shoes you got. It's just a good vibe, a good feel. Even also the glass too. The rim of the glass isn't sharp. Some glasses. This one's like almost coated. Let me try this again. It's outstanding. Okay, so fragrance community. I think all of you do know it's time to turn up. It's time to turn up. I do know many of you want me to really go deep, go hard in this. Let me make sure that I go super hard on here because it's Valentine's Day. At the end of the day, doggy style is the way. And at the end of the day, we're going to go hard, very deep. We're going to go strong. We're going to go as hard as we can on here. So for all of you, let me think of what I might just be telling you right now. There's a lot of things that I have in my head. Let me tune it in. I do know that recently Putin said that you use half of your brain, and that's kind of true. If you haven't seen that interview with Tucker Carlson, you can go check it out on Twitter. But I can tell you, this is going to be a stream. This might be the stream of the week. This might be the stream of the week. But allow me to catch my breath before I really take you guys to another planet. The planet that I'm going to take you guys on is not going to be anywhere close to Earth. So allow me to smoke a little bit more. And I'm about to launch this plane that we're all on. And we're about to go on to a different planet that you guys might be saying, holy shit, who is this man? Allow me to just calm down. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go. Man. Are you guys ready? Are you all ready for this? I think if anything, I will say one thing. Today's Valentine's Day, so I don't know who's watching. And for the women that are watching, let me say this. If you're a lady that loves this channel because of the things that I say, you better, let me just say this. This is the moment that a lot of you are expecting something crazy, and here we go. Let's start! Elysium. This fragrance, for all of you that do not know, this fragrance is very, very expensive. A lot of people on YouTube talk about this fragrance. If I can tell you many things about it, there's so many things I want to tell all of you. But one thing is certain, okay? This stream is officially about panty dropper reviews, panty dropper fragrances, and the people on YouTube that don't know how to completely just smash the video, smash the stream. Let me start by saying, if you're a man on Valentine's Day today, okay, and you don't know what to wear to your date, maybe you're going to a dinner, maybe you're going to maybe a greeting, maybe you're going to church. There's a girl at church that you like. Let me just tell you this. When it comes to fragrance, you have to understand what to wear on Valentine's Day. I will tell you, panty dropper fragrances, they're out there. But it all starts with you. My man, you have to understand, none of these fragrances, okay, are going to help you out. But there's actually one that might. But I'm going to tell you this. When it comes to fragrances, I tell you all the time, you want to smell good? Yeah, you want to smell good. There's fragrances like this, they're just fantastic. So horror fragrances are outstanding. Okay, they're outstanding. But let me tell you this, on a Valentine's Day today, I don't want to smell like a rose, okay? I don't want to smell like a rose. It's Valentine's Day. I'm giving roses, if anything. The women are smelling roses all the time. Gentlemen, the one thing you want to not smell like on Valentine's Day is a rose. So I will say one thing We can put any rose fragrance aside. Let's put that all aside. Another thing. Oh, you guys are asking. Wait a minute. I want a panty dropper fragrance right now. Show me right now. I got no time. I got the Uber coming around. She's gonna pick her up on Valentine's Day. I need to know, Reaper, what do I wear? Well, when it comes to any fragrance right now, currently in the market that has a gourmand type of an... You're probably asking, what the hell is this guy talking about? Gourmand? What is gourmand? Well, gourmand is anything that has maybe chocolate, honey, maybe mango, anything that makes you want to be edible is to me a gourmand. A gourmand is anything that has a little bit of fruit notes, a little bit of edible type of a note. Gentlemen, last thing you want to show up to a date smelling like a goddamn fucking honey bag, okay? You don't want to be in a date. And then, all of a sudden, on a Valentine's Day, she says, oh man, Winnie the Pooh! I love you, Winnie the Pooh! Forever, you're gonna be staying for your whole life, okay? Winnie the Pooh ain't the thing. You want to be you. That's simple as that. Do not wear, okay, a gourmand fragrance on Valentine's Day. If you want the panties to drop, your own panties. If you have your own panties on, whatever it is, her panties, your panties, whoever's panties, all the panties, you don't wear a gourmand fragrance. I don't care how top-notch you think it is, you don't wear a gourmand fragrance on Valentine's Day. Last thing you want to be called is Winnie the Pooh, okay? Simple as that. Also, I will tell you this. There's a lot of other fragrances out there. They're just fabulous. But time out. I got more. You think I'm done with you? Time out. By the way, I will say I got a message. Okay, we're gonna listen to this message. Let me see if I listen to this message over here. Okay, here we go with the message. This is gonna be a message that many of you might see. I get messages all the time, so here we go. I'm about to click it. I want many of you to hear this. If you hear this, good. If you don't hear it, I'll replay it. But for all of you in the chat room, this is Valentine's Day. You're gonna be getting a lot of messages if you're an attractive man. And if you're not an attractive man, if you're an ugly man, there's still people that will send you messages. Don't think you are... There's no discrimination here. There's no discrimination. But I will tell you, here's the message, okay?
You talking about don't hug me. I just got back from the gym. Get your stinking ass over here. You know I love you, little must monster. I'm going to swipe your armpits and put it on my top lip so I can smell it all day. So disgusting.
God damn, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, you see that? You saw that? That's one message, okay? There's a lot of other messages that many of you playboys are gonna get today. You're gonna get nasty messages. You're gonna get other messages. You're also gonna get, let me see if there's another message. There was another message here around here that I was sent. Okay, here we go with the other message. This was a message that I got. Here we go.
Just messaging you to tell you I've got something sexy for Valentine's Day, my darling. Just messaging.
Oh, God damn. What the hell's that? Look, sometimes there's going to be old ladies that are going to message you, 7-year-olds. It happens. Today's Valentine's Day, and at the end of the day, I want all of you to understand, okay, these things happen on Valentine's Day for all of us, man. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how attractive or not attractive you look. There's always somebody in your league. Understand where we're getting at, okay? Also, I will say, this is an afternoon show, so I have to go hard. So hard, I gotta go. So here we go. Boom! I got the perfect fragrance for you. This fragrance is fantastic. I'm gonna tell you exactly why it's fantastic, but I will say, before we do anything, yes, fragrance community, I'm talking about whiskeys very soon. So I will tell you, when it comes to this fragrance, I threw the box already, swung it all the way over there. You don't need to take the box with you. But when it comes to a fragrance, Elysium, there's one thing I can tell you. For all of you watching, I will tell you, when it comes to this, you have to understand, what does everybody want on Valentine's Day? What does everybody want? As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what everybody wants. For all of the women out there, most of the time, they want a clean man. They want a man that just came out of the heavens, just dropped down. His name is Zeus. Poseidon. I see you, Poseidon. Most of the women in this world, they want a very attractive, clean man. To the point that the man is basically a god, okay? If you want to smell like a god, if you want to smell like the cleanest son of a bitch in the world, well, let me tell you this. You might just have it here on this fragrance. I'm going to tell you with this fragrance, I have said before that this fragrance does not last on your skin. And I think many of you understand where I tell you transparency is always there. When it comes to this fragrance doesn't last on your ass, okay? It doesn't last on your ass for shit. You can spray your ass 15 times. It ain't gonna last. But I'm gonna tell you this, when it comes to this fragrance, you don't need it to last. If you're doing a Valentine's Day dinner, if you're doing a Valentine's Day meetup, if you're doing Netflix and chill, at the end of the day, you're not gonna watch the whole movie of Netflix and chill. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, you son of a guns. Unless, in fact, if you are officially one of the guys that don't know how to get a woman, at the end of the day, this is still gonna get you whatever it is you want. And you're probably asking yourself, how is this possible? This man is telling me that there's a fragrance in the world right now. It's gonna be a panty dropper. Yeah, I'm telling you that. Why am I telling you that? It's because the main thing on here, boys, for all of you gentlemen out here, all of you single son of a guns, I'm going to turn off the goddamn elevator music because we have to say it here for all of you to hear this. Women in this world that we live in, if you want your ass and balls licked, if you want your nut kissed, if you want you get rubbed in your head, whatever it is, you have to understand, hygiene is number one when it comes to women. I don't care how dirty a woman is. I don't care how pretty, how ugly, how anything a woman is in Valentine's Day. If you're looking at a 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20, if this woman's a goddamn queen of, God knows who, queen of another planet, she's always going to want, okay, a very clean man. And in this fragrance, you get everything that you will believe, okay? If there was one God in this world, he might smell like this. His nose might be up, yes. But at the end of the day, he will be probably wearing this. When you spray this on your skin, there's a certain aura you get on you. I will tell you, it doesn't last. Again, I will say, it doesn't last. Boom! Doesn't last. But you don't need it to last all day long. When it comes to this fragrance, how much of a time are you guys gonna do party time? 10 years? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Are you a 1 minute man? Let me say this. When you go out on a date, most of the time on Valentine's Day, just like this, you I was going to talk just now like The Sopranos, okay? But I will say, here we go. First Super Jam in the house, AM, boom it there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this right now. Fragrance Community, Reaper Crew, Watch Community, Whiskey Community, we're number one. All day long. AM here says, with the $2 schmackaroos, he says, fresh, clean, smells expensive. That's exactly what you need. You don't need a goddamn beast mode fragrance. That's for the kids. For the kids in high school, they're wearing that garbage Mancera because they don't know anything about fragrances. Straight up what it is. When it comes to this fragrance, you do not need a long-lasting fragrance in your date. Most of the time, if you're having a date, it's going to take you 1 hour in the restaurant, 2 hours maybe to get home. Once you get home, you're still smelling fresh. And at the end of the day, let me repeat myself again for all of you that haven't been watching. I will say, okay, at the end of the day, there's a lot of women in this world that currently, if you don't know already, currently they want to smell a man that smells amazing. And I will tell you, for some of you, I'm going to make sure that you hear this again because some of you didn't hear this. So I'm going to say this for all of you that didn't hear this. Here we go. If you didn't hear this, here we go for some of you.
Yeah, I just got back from the gym. Get your stinking ass over here.
See?
You know I love you, little muscle.
Look at that.
I'm gonna swipe your armpits and put it on my top lip so I can smell it all day. So disgusting.
God damn!
Come on, don't hug
It's
me.
nasty. She nasty. Let me say this. There's women that love the musk, okay? They just love the musky man out there. If you're a musky man, this completes you. Now, if you're wondering, what does this son of a bitch smell like? I'm gonna tell you right now, but for some of you, I think some of you are kind of like on the edge of thinking that this is not a good fragrance because it doesn't last long. And that's not the case all the time. All the time, you don't want a fragrance that lasts forever. And I think many of you understand that when you're wearing a fragrance sometimes, you don't want it to last 24 hours. Okay, you don't. Also, AM, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me just say this, son of idiots. I have to say son of idiots because I've been saying son of a B, and today is Valentine's Day, so I have to change my style. I gotta say son of idiots. Fragrance community, this fragrance nobody talks about because it doesn't perform. If you want a real panty dropper, you want the women to want to lick you up, you want them to smell your ass, you want them to put that armpit on their face, you're going to be wearing a fragrance like this, okay? Why you're wearing a fragrance like this is because this has a note on there that is a godly note, okay? A note that if I went to heaven right now, which I'm not going to heaven, but if I do go to heaven right now, they're going to say, my man, what up, boy? What up, man? Hi. I heard you were talking about the fragrance that I sent down to Earth. What you think of it? Oh, it's good. It's called Elysium. Yeah, it's good. Yes. Let me say this. This is the fragrance. If any of the gods, okay? If any of the gods, it would be officially Poseidon. Poseidon, his goddamn ocean ass. God, this is just so good, man. Refreshing, the most refreshing fragrance in the market right now. It doesn't last very long, but you don't need to last long, okay? Gentlemen, remember this. It's Valentine's Day. You have to conquer Valentine's Day. You are the dominant man. You are the conqueror. When it comes down to it, if you live in New York, I see you. If you live in New York, if you live in Canada, I see you. Florida, I see you. Texas, I see you. California, sometimes I don't see you, California. Seattle, I see you. Seattle, Utah, I see you, Utah. Oh, the Jerks, is that a country? Oh, the Jerks, I think so. Oh, the Jerks, I see you. Oh, the Jerks. Watch Community, RG Luxury, I see you. Anybody in the crowd? Also, big shout outs to Nelson, in, I believe, one of the last shows. He sent about $40. Thank you, Nelson. You were the man. Also, anybody in the watch community, if I missed you, Mookie. Shout outs to Mookie. Fragrance community. There's a lot of people in the fragrance community that I could say huge shout outs. Keep it up. You guys are doing a hell of a horrible job in the fragrance community. But in the watch community, they're doing a hell of a job. A great job. But I will tell you, panty droppers, it's exactly what you need. You need something that you smell fresh, clean. Whenever you spray this on your skin, it's not going to smell like a $20 rack store fragrance. This is going to smell like the best fragrance you probably ever put in your skin. Everybody's going to say, oh my God, you smell like, what kind of soap are you using? All you have to say is, well, the soap that I put in my ass is the one that your mother gave me, and it's amazing. You have to go like that because sometimes there's some men out here that just they wanna battle against you to get a different woman. If there's a woman there, they want to battle you. So, gentlemen, just stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. It is Valentine's Day. Anyways, fantastic fragrance. Just fantastic. I don't want to have a fragrance that's 8 hours or 10 hours. Fantastic. Anyways, you know what? I did mop up the floor on there. I hope I gave you good content there for any of you people that need content, because at the end of the day, God damn, at the end of the day, it's time for me to officially start sniffing and licking. It's Valentine's Day, so you know I be sniffing and licking all day long. And if you're thinking something dirty, it's probably not it, okay? I'm going to be sniffing and licking this over here. It's called Maker's Mark, okay? Very, very special, very allocated, apparently. I think all of you already know. And then we're going to be sniffing and licking another bottle on here. Both of these are Maker's Mark that I recommend you to get. They're both fantastic. But which one do I enjoy more? We're going to see now. And it's officially... I'm gonna tell you this. Let me calm down. Let me calm down just a tad bit. Holy shit! That was insane. That was amazing. I just sold myself a product. God damn! I'm about to buy another bottle. Shit. Anyways, cheers to all of you. We're sipping on some whiskey while we're talking about this. The title of the stream, this is how you do a real panty dropper fragrance review while drinking allocated whiskey. If you're wondering if I'm drinking allocated whiskey on here, we're not going to do it on there, okay? We're going to do it in this beautiful glass, okay? Today's Valentine's Day. I want to sniff and lick something, and it's going to be in here. Let me suck this up real quick. This is some lemonade with some berries. Oh man, that's good. That is outstanding. Okay, so here we go. I hate when people do that. Just letting you know, I just did it to do it because I just wanted to hate on myself for a second. I haven't seen a hater. Where the hell the haters at? That's when I know I'm not doing a good job. Shit. Anyways, we're going to be pouring a little bit of Maker's Mark whiskey on here. And for all of you that do not know about Maker's Mark whiskey, let me tell you a little bit more about it. $100 bottle, $250 bottle, maybe $300 bottle in the secondary. You might find this as close to maybe $300 currently in the secondary. This is BEP 2023 limited edition Maker's Mark BEP. Okay, and also we do have one of my favorite old time from Maker's Mark. This is Maker's Mark FAE 02. This is from 2021. I skipped 2022 because it was complete trash. And for all of you that want me to talk about whiskeys, well, here's your time. We're about to do whiskeys now. For some of you, this is going to be a very delightful moment. Is this a panty dropper? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a panty dropper all day long. All day long. Let me take this off. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's pour a little bit of this on here. Wow, that's way too much. That's way too much. But that's okay. That's all right. We rolling with this. We live, baby. Okay, so some of you are asking. You guys asked me before, you're like, hey, which is your favorite Maker's Mark? By the way, I'm going to go around the room before I say anything. I do light up Super Chats most of the time. Certified Gucci time. Certified Gucci time. Tater Nom, I see you, Tater Nom. Also, sweet milk. Hey, you can't fool me. You can't fool me with that name. That is sweet milk. Also, I will say, this is complete garbage. Beast, somebody time him out. Super Beast. That's complete garbage. I'm going to say this, okay? Don't time him out. I was joking. I'm going to go through the chat room in here. Over here. Also, I will say, we're going to try this out here. So this is, by the way, huge shout out to AM. Currently, $2 mark. $2 mark on the Super Chat. And I will say, if that stands, you're the biggest Super Chat today. And I hope, more people get out of work. Super Chats really, Super Chats. Not only do they motivate me, but sometimes you can control the show. Whatever show that I have going, you can control the show. Let's just put it that way. There was a show that I did recently that I'm not going to talk about, but it was a fun show. Okay, so for all of you watching, I will tell you, I already showed you the fragrances. I'm going to talk more about the fragrances. At the end of the day, let me show you this fragrance. So again, this is a fantastic fragrance from Zaharoff, okay? Don't knock it till you try it. It's fantastic. I've been trying to wear this as much as possible. I have so many fragrances. This is fantastic. This is Black Rose, fantastic. But again, I did tell you, Valentine's Day isn't a day to wear it. This is another fantastic bottle that I'm going to probably give away. This is my own bottle, but I'm going to give you a brand new one. I'm going to give you a brand new one, okay? This is a fantastic, another fantastic bottle. Everything that Zaharoff makes, it is outstanding. I don't think there's a time that I have ever found a bottle from Zaharoff that was bad. They're all just amazing, just fabulous. Okay, so I'm gonna try this out, and for some of you, I'm gonna make sure that all of you understand. I'm gonna take a sip out of this. By the way, shout out to Tater Dom. Thank you so much for this. This has saved me so much time and effort. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna do this review real quick. BEP. What do I think of this? Let me see. Good God, Lord heavens! This is so unique. I can't even explain to you how unique this is. This is fantastic. Just one of a kind. For all of you that don't know, Maker's Mark does a lot of products, but this is just fabulous, man. I can't tell you more. There's nothing bad about this, okay? Nothing bad about this. This is phenomenal, outstanding. Fuck. Traditional bourbon notes on it. You get the brown sugar. You get the hard, strong. I know, ladies, you don't like when I say strong. Cheers, all of you gentlemen that are strong on a Valentine's Day. But you get a strong caramel note on here. You get the beautiful cinnamon that comes through also. And I can tell you those oak notes and the richness on here is one of a kind. This is BEP. It's fantastic. The Maker's Mark. Anyways, for all of you watching, I'm going to tell you, we're going to go straight into the palette on here. I want to get into this. This is a sniff. This is a sniff and a lick. This is a sniff and lick session on a Valentine's Day. So rich, so good in flavor. This is, if you want anything close to something that's safe for you, if you want something that's very nice, this is excellent. It has really everything on here that you want in a bourbon whiskey, but it's elevated to a richness that many of you are just wanting to buy. This is why it's limited edition Maker's Mark BEP. Let me show you the bottle one more time. You've seen the bottle before, but I had to show you this one more time. Sometimes I take out different bottles. Well, today we're doing Maker's Mark BEP, and this is fantastic. It's from last year. Oh, man, this is good. Let me tell you again. There's an oak note on here. It's like a toasted oak note. Okay, not only is it toasted oak note, but you get a little bit of spices on this bad boy. The spices are flowing through with cinnamon. Oh, man, that's cinnamon. If I can tell you one thing, cinnamon fragrances, to me, if there's a fragrance out there that has cinnamon in it, I tend to use it at nighttime. So for all of you in the fragrance community, cinnamon mainly to me. If I wear any spice bombs, I do tend to wear them after 6 p.m. And that might be a good fragrance for some of you for Valentine's Day. But anyways, let me try the rest of this. Nice. Very beautiful. I'm getting a little bit of that leather note coming out also. Leather note, if you want to know when it comes to whiskey, what is a leather note? There's usually a funky note that you get. It almost reminds you of a dried up kind of funky note, not an oak note, but it's a funky kind of note, and that's usually the leather note. Now, if you're thinking that it's like a bell leather, it's not. It has a leather note. It's just very unique. I can't explain it to you unless you kind of tune into a whiskey that has it. This one has that. The oak note is just fantastic. Everything on here is just fabulous. One thing that this lacks, it lacks the fruit. But most of the time, when it comes to certain whiskeys, especially depending on the time of day, sometimes I do not want, I don't want fruit. I don't want fruit. Look, if one thing I can recommend any of you out there, do not have fruit in your dinner Valentine's Day. Okay? Straight up. The last thing you want is a sugar rush before sexy time, okay? The last thing you want is a sugar rush before sexy time, and knock knock, good night. My recommendation, if you want anything sweet tonight, gentlemen, do not eat anything sweet tonight. For you to be longer than 5 minutes long, longer than 10 minutes, stay away from the sugar. So, I will say, today is one of those days. Stay away from the fruits and the sugars. You want to last long, gentlemen, at the end of the day. If you're wearing a fragrance like this, you don't need to last long. You don't need to last long. Matter of fact, oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, let me spray this on. Oh, shit. Elevated me. It's elevating me. Look, I'm going to heaven. Oh, man, this is phenomenal. This is just so God. Oh, shit. It's as if I just took a shower in front of you. I feel like I just used the best soap mankind has ever made, and I just sprayed it all on my ass. The smell that I have, the aroma that I have around me is so unique, I can't even explain to you how good this fragrance is, especially for Valentine's Day. If anything, the ladies want a clean man. If you're a hairy man, this might help you out. This might tell the lady when you spray it that you don't got dingleberries, okay? You don't got dingleberries hanging. If you're a hairy man and you're spraying this on, you're a man that's clean. You probably shave. You don't have a lot of branches down below. And this is the point of wearing a good fragrance on a Valentine's Day. This is outstanding. I still have the oral. It's amazing. It's just like a bubble. It's a bubble. God damn, this is good. This is fantastic. Last time I sprayed this was in the morning. I believe I sprayed this at 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Oh, man. And with the wind. God. Anyways, let me calm down. You see that? You see that? If there was a woman right now, or a mermaid, if there was a mermaid, because this is taking it all the way to the ocean. If there was a mermaid right now in the ocean, it would be creeping out and trying to say, hello, come here, Reaper. Because the smell that I have on my body, it is beyond me. This Elysium is outstanding. Let me put this down because we're gonna do another review now. And for all of you watching, hey, look, thank you for being part of this stream. I do know that many of you, you take time off work. You tell your boss, hey, I have to go, there's a stream I have to watch, and you decide to take your break at the end of the day. If you take your break at the end of the day, you officially should have a wrench on this show. Because officially, you enjoy this show, you enjoy the live stream, you enjoy this YouTube channel, and at the end of the day, I have to give you back something. If I was to tell all of you out here that have the wrench, if you want to have a wrench, obviously you can support all the time. Today, currently, AM sent a super chat, and he doesn't have to be. He has a lot of things to do, and there's a lot of you that can rewatch his stream. It's cool, but on the fly. If you're watching me on the fly, it's a different moment. You can chat in the chat room. Anyways, let me finish the rest of this. That's phenomenal. That's really good. But is it as good as this one? Now, I have an issue with the top. I was in the watch community and I allowed them to have and try this. I will tell you, I broke the top off this. See the wax that came off. So I do tell you that sometimes it will happen to you. Okay, the wax just came off. Let me see if I can actually take this off. I don't think I can. Now, if you think I'm going to use my teeth for this, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Here we go. I think I took it off. Oh yeah, took it off. Look at that. Okay, so let's put that aside. And we're gonna review this over here. Cheers to all of you. We're gonna review this right here. This is FAE02. Let's pour this up. Let's put this back on. That's beautiful. FAE02 Maker's Mark. Which one is going to be better? You're going to see now. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to make sure that you guys see this. And also, I will tell you, I do have to finish up this over here. Okay, so allow me to finish up this last berry I have. Oh, man, that's good, man. That berry is so goddamn good. You have no idea. We'll tell you. Let me put this over here. The one bad thing about this is it's a little bit sticky, so I had to put that away there. Anyways, let me twirl this around. This is not an ASMR stream, so I should stop with the quietness. Here we go. Let's just twirl this around. This is Maker's Mark FAE02 limited edition. Let me nose this up. There's a reason why I have more bottles of this than the other one. This is ridiculous. This is outstanding. Maker's Mark, you are killing it with every release you do, but this one officially always has my heart, especially on Valentine's Day. This one's probably the one drink I'm going to have today because I think I want to have that more. It's really, really good. So here, let's try this out. This is Maker's Mark FAE02. Man, the nose on here isn't as traditional as the bourbon whiskeys that normally you nose out. It has a slight sweetness on here that I can tell you is fantastic. Very much, if anything, very much different than any other release out there. And if all of you want me to tell you more about it, well, I'll tell you on a main show. But currently, I want to do this review quick. Cheers to all of you. Cheers, Maker's Mark FAE02. Let's see how this tastes like. Oh, wow. It's just a pop, and peppercorn. Oh, wow, that's good. It's a little bit rich. It's not silky. It's a little bit rich. Also, we'll tell you another thing that I do get that I got in the last one. I still have the leather note on here. I'm going to try this out again. As a matter of fact, before I try this out, let me drink a little bit of water. But the nose is outstanding, okay? The nose is literally ridiculous, okay? Let's try this out. Oh, man. It's like if they put some syrup on that charred up oak, and at the end of the day, you get some peppercorn notes on here. It's just outstanding. And also, at the end of the day, I will say it does have a little bit of legs. It has some spices on here. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The spices are very tuned down. I'm going to tell you this. I personally, my opinion on both of these, I'm going to show you both of these. My opinion on both of these is the best value currently on both of these whiskeys. I'll give it to the FAE02 all day long. Personally, to me, this whiskey is nice. Very nice and limited, but the only thing is that this reminds me a lot like every other whiskey. If it's a limited product, I can tell you I want it to taste like this. I want it to taste different. I want it to taste rich, a little bit syrupy, good on the nose, and everything on the palate and the finish. But I'm going to tell you, This one over here, if you like the traditional bourbon whiskey notes, Kentucky style notes, you're really going to like this. It's a little bit more elevated than a regular bourbon whiskey, but either way, you're still going to have the notes that a Kentucky style bourbon whiskey has. It is fantastic. I always tell you to get any Maker's Mark you see. They're all fantastic. This company does only bangers. Only bangers, okay? A fantastic amount of bangers this company does. Maker's Mark. Let me try this out one more time. Man, that's good. God, that's good. Let me see over here. Let me try this out, okay? One more time. Again, I will say again, the spices are there. Beautiful spices. Oak note is just, it's there. It's very, to me, it's better than the other one. Everything, to me, is perfect in the FAE02. There's nothing I can say bad about this. The finish is also long and strong and nice. And for all of you that enjoy my main show, most of the time on my main show, usually I detail everything. Because at the end of the day, that is a whiskey main show. These afternoon shows, I want to give back to the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, to you guys also. So there's also something that I do want to say. Man, oh man, I want to say this so bad. I do know many of you always asking, hey man, value, I need the value. What is the best value? Okay. Currently, anything from this company, okay, when you see benchmark anywhere, I don't care what they say to you. Oh, you're going to get that benchmark? That's garbage. No, they are garbage. This is fantastic. Any one of these benchmarks that you see in your shelf is outstanding. I think all of you already know my favorites, but I will say if you do find this for $20, $18, $17, this is outstanding, fantastic. Now you're probably asking yourself, wait a minute, I'm a luxurious man. I don't want to buy what Reaper tells me to buy because this is $20. It's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. At the end of the day, you're the one drinking it. And at the end of the day, you are the one that knows that this is just nice for the price. This is very undervalued for what it is. The reason why this is a whiskey currently that's undervalued is because they didn't put too much time into this bottle. God damn, look at this bottle. It's hideous. This bottle, I'm just joking. This bottle is cool. It does its job. It holds the whiskey. That's all it is. Another thing too, they save some money also. The top, it's plastic. So they're saving some money not getting a cork on there. So this company, I'm going to tell you this. The line completely, obviously, is distilled in Buffalo Trace whiskey distillery. Buffalo Trace distillery, okay? We'll put the whiskey on there. With this, if you want Buffalo Trace and you haven't ever tried whiskey, you go to a liquor store and you get yourself a benchmark. This is officially the only product that currently I am talking about a lot other than the peach. The Crown Royal Peach that I just showed you guys today. I showed you guys the Crown Royal Blackberry. That's another fantastic whiskey. But those are whiskey that are flavored. Those, you got to remember, those are Canadian whiskeys. So Canada does everything different, okay? They hold doors. They hold doors for transgenders, dogs, cats, everything. Canada, I see you, Canada. Canada is amazing. They're insane. I heard a story one day, okay? One day I heard a story that there was a man, that this man, through his life, he's always been bullied, okay? He was hit in the face, he was bullied, he was everything you can think of, all horrible things. This is a Canadian story. This man, he didn't care if he was bullied. He always said thank you. He always held the door for women or men. If there was a duck going by, whatever it is, he would always do his thing to be, a good person. There's a one thing that they say in Canada, but I can't tell you because I'm not Canadian. But there is one thing they say over there. There's a certain slang that they say. I don't know what slang it is because I am from the USA. But in Canada, they're very nice, man. They're very nice. You can have a Canadian friend and you can go slap, boom. Just want to tell you. I just wanted to know if Canadians are this nice. Are you gonna fight back? You gonna fight back? Most of the time, Canadians are gonna say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna let this one go." But I'll catch you next time. Canadians are just one of the best people that I have probably ever met in my life. One of the worst people that I have met ever in my life. Let me just tell you, one of the worst people are officially. I'm not going to tell you. If I tell you, well, let's just put it this way. If I tell you who I think is the worst people, you guys might just, I don't know what you might say. But I will say this, okay? I'm going to finish this whiskey. Maker's Mark FAO2. Let's finish this. Also, anybody that comes into the crowd, anybody on here, Darren, I see you. Brian, I'll see you. Super Beats, I see you. And everybody like Tater Dom, everybody. Remember, today's Super Chats, I haven't got Super Chats. Everybody's working. Everybody that's making money, is officially at work right now. It's currently 5:08, so 5:08 p.m. People are leaving work. Anybody that usually has a large bank account, usually they're working. I'm not going to say that you guys don't have a large bank account, but I'm kind of preaching to a crowd that you guys are unique. You guys are a crowd that I'm giving you entertainment, and most of the time the entertainment that I give you, I hope you get a little bit motivated. If I motivated you on the stream to buy this, well, hopefully you understand when you buy this, it's officially going to be the most amazing fragrance that you've ever bought. The cleanest fragrance you've ever bought. But you have to understand, this will not last as long as you think. But at the end of the day, you want something that's short span. I'm not gonna say only a hamster. If you have a hamster and you have him for 2 years because his lifespan is only 2 years, it's a horrible thing. I don't mean in those scenarios. I'm just talking about scenarios that you go out. Let me tune you into what I'm trying to say. If you go out, let's get specific on here, okay? One place, Tony Romas. Okay, let's put it that way. Tony Romas. If you guys go to Tony Romas at 9 p.m., okay, you spray this on at 8:30. You're still gonna have it on your skin. Everybody that you walk by, everybody's gonna say, man, what is this guy wearing? At the end of the day, you're going to be at the dinner by 9:30. That's 1 hour. 1 hour. The woman, your lady, your girlfriend, maybe your side chick, maybe your third side chick, maybe your sixth, maybe your 10th side chick. I don't know how many side chicks you guys have, Nelly. I see you, Nelly. But I will say, if you by any chance wear this, and you're into the 2 hour mark, okay, most likely you're still going to be in that romantic mode. When you get back to the house, 3 hour mark, this is still going to be popping off your skin. So I'm going to tell you, you're going to probably be the cleanest man in the room. And it's fantastic. I love this fragrance currently. And for some of you, you've seen me talking about it, man. You've seen me talking about it. But I will tell you, it is 5:10 p.m. We're at the 1 hour and 11 mark. 1 hour and 11 mark. I want to make another cocktail. The sun is going down. I don't know officially if we're going to end the stream now, but I will tell you, for all of you, I kind of want to review this right now since we have this out. I haven't had this in a long time. By itself, I haven't had it in a long time. So you know what? I might do that. I might review this one live for all of you to see if anybody else comes into the chat room. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to send the questions however you want to. I do know this stream is meant for all of you to ask questions if you have any questions. So let me sip on this benchmark, And let's see how this goes. Here we go. Let me pour this up. Here's my intro song. Okay. Let me see how this is. Have to drink a little bit of water. Oh, for some of you that want to know the proofing on this, 110 proof on this bad boy, 110 proof BEP. And then on the FAEO2, the proofing on this one is 109. They're almost the same proofing. Let me try this. Benchmark bonded. And put the top over here. Okay, cheers to all of you. Let me try this out. That is good. That is good, man. Oh man, I love that. This is good, man. Look, for all of you that are not into whiskey, oh man, this is fantastic. This is amazing. For the price you're paying under almost $20, you can't really beat that. Let me try this again. That is good, man. Outstanding. Outstanding. Holy shit, that's good. Oh, let me drop the link in here. I forget to drop the link all the time. Let me drop the link in the chat room. I do know that recently, somebody's been messaging me on Instagram. They told me recently, hey, they go, can you review Buffalo Trace? I did Buffalo Trace recently. I believe it was last week, but they actually, I think they wanted the whole lineup of Buffalo Trace. So I'm thinking about doing the whole lineup of Buffalo Trace. I think everybody knows who my favorite Buffalo Trace is. Colonel E.H. Taylor, the single barrel. That's probably one of my favorite all-time bottles. And I want to make sure that all of you understand. We're going to change this up just a tad bit, a little bit of a different type of music on the background. So for some of you, maybe you can wake up a little bit. You know what? I will tell you this. The giveaway I'm going to do. This is so good. It has a coconut and citrus note on here. This is so good. Man, that's good. Shoo, that's good. That's outstanding. By the way, I'm going to see over here at the Bitcoin price again. I wanna appreciate you this. Bitcoin is currently at 51,000. Okay, 51,000 currently Bitcoin. For some of you that have been watching me talk about Bitcoin, let's just say this. Look at this over here. Holy heaven, you're almost there, you son of a bitch. Let me see. Let me put this in a different. Over here. Let me see, XRP. Let me see, XRP. Boom, here. Oh, man. XRP is getting it. Hey, did I drop the link in here? I think I did. Let me see. Boom, yeah. Let me see, XRP. Oh, man. Oh, it's getting there, XRP. Let me put the line. I haven't put the line in here. Let me see. Oh, man, look at this. My allergies are starting to kick in. The wind is starting to kick in. It's getting a little bit cold down here. I do know if you have a little bit of snow. Well, this isn't this? This is not XRP. What am I doing? Wait, time out. XRP. Let me click. There you go. This is it. 54. Let me put this a little bit higher. put this just a tad bit, a little bit. Let's see. I think we have this over here. Let me put this over here. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. Wait, time out. Wait, that doesn't make any sense, does it? I don't think it does. That doesn't make no sense. Let me see this. Oh, you know what? By the way, let me, because I know many of you don't know what I'm doing, so let me make sure to advise some of you. Hey, look, I hope you enjoyed the show. I completely forgot that you guys were here. I was just doing my thing. I lose track sometimes when I'm doing the charts. Look, if you guys enjoyed the show, thank you so much for enjoying the show. This was a show that I do every afternoon for some of you. And for some of you, I hope you enjoyed this. If you could do me a favor on the stream, hit the upvote button for this video and this live stream. I do know that many of you have been asking me about fragrances. You want to know about fragrances. The only way for me to keep on going on the stream is if I see another super chat, I'll keep on going. You can ask anything. You can ask anything. Currently, AM is currently the only super chat today. And thank you, AM, for being a part of this. To keep this stream going. If you have any questions, I will keep on going. But at the end of the day, we are at the 1 hour and 18 minute mark currently right now. And currently, again, let me repeat to you how the giveaway works. For some of you that weren't here earlier on the stream, I want to repeat to you how the giveaway that I'm doing works. I want you all to be inspired, have a little bit of motivation to look at crypto or maybe the market, okay? So for you to be able to win any fragrance that I am talking about currently, most of these are very expensive fragrances, and currently if I wanted to give away some other fragrance, maybe I can do it, but currently I want to give away 2 or 1. Currently this is one of them, and officially this is the other one that I might be giving away brand new, and these are mine, but I'll give you a brand new one because it's my backup, because I love those fragrances. Fantastic. But anyways, to be able to win any of those, you have to stay clear on the Bitcoin chart. If you see Bitcoin that it finally hits 70,000, the moment you wait, this is not Bitcoin. Bitcoin, where is Bitcoin at? Let me see Bitcoin over here. Here's Bitcoin. The moment you see Bitcoin at $70,000, that will be the moment that I officially do a stream. $70,000 will be past this over here. It's getting close to it. It's going, it's moving. So we're going to get close. It could be next week, this week. You never know. But it has to hit 70,000. The moment it hits 70,000, you all will be able to get any of these giveaways, okay? It's strictly how it is. I want to make sure that everybody understands that's how I'm doing this stream. So for all of you, you have to be in the chat room when the time comes. If Bitcoin hits 70,000 and you're at a wedding, you might just have to tell your spouse or your wife or whoever it is, you might have to tell her, time out. I need to go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, if it's an hour, come out of the bathroom, say you had diarrhea, say you had constipation, whatever you need to say. Because you have to be in the chat room at the moment that I do a stream when we hit 70,000. Bitcoin has to hit 70,000 for me to do a giveaway. And the moment it does, you guys will be in the chat room. I will pick somebody randomly that is always in the streams. That means, in fact, if your name is Ruthless, just like this, I see you Ruthless. If your name is Ruthless, whoever it is, anybody that's in the chat room at the time, okay? Anybody that's in the chat room at the time, I will tell you, it doesn't matter who you are. At the end of the day, you could be sweet milk. You could be anybody. If you're in the chat room at the time that I do the giveaway, you will win. But I will tell you, you have to be in the chat room at the time. That is the only thing you have to know to be looking at Bitcoin at almost every other day. Just look at it in the morning. My recommendation, if I were you, I'm going to give you a pro tip. If you're here, you're going to get the pro tip. My recommendation for you, always look at Bitcoin about maybe 10 a.m. in the morning. If you see that 10 a.m. in the morning, if you see close to 67,000, maybe you might want to just keep in touch with Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. If Bitcoin hits 65,000, be clear. Watch Bitcoin on that day. You never know. It might just go to 70,000. The moment it goes to 70,000 on that day, I will do a live stream. And when I do the live stream, you have to be in the chat room. You have to be in the chat room, okay? You cannot be doing... You can't be saying, oh, wait, I was in the chat room, but you're not in the chat room. You have to be in the chat room to win this giveaway. It's strictly how it is. I don't want you to repost anything anywhere. I want you to be calm, okay? Just focus on one thing. Comment on my short videos. You don't have to all the time, but the most you can. You don't have to repost and tell your friends anything. You want to at least make sure that nobody knows about this giveaway. Okay, that's the only way you win, obviously. It helps you out. Your percentage gets better. If you want to tell your best friend, that's cool. If you want to tell your family, that's cool. But at the end of the day, your whole family's here watching in the chat room. Your best friend and the wife and everybody's there. Then you might lose the giveaway. It's just how it is. So that's a pro tip, okay? Pro tip, don't tell the world about what you're doing. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 1 hour and 23 mark, and I will tell you to keep this stream going. The only way to keep it going will be the super chats. And currently, today's Wednesday, midweek Valentine's Day. I hope all of you have a fantastic Valentine's Day. I'm going to end the show very soon right now. For all of you watching, I hope you have enjoyed this show. And at the end of the day, don't forget, hit me with the upvote button on the stream. At the end of the day, I want to give you the best content, literally the best content you have ever seen on YouTube, the most transparent content. And at the end of the day, any of the fragrances that I buy them myself. I don't even know the man's name. Supposedly his name is Roja. I don't even know if that's a real name, but I can tell you I bought this because I know, in fact, that it's probably going to be good. And I bought this a long time ago. Don't have the time all the time to wear this, but I can tell you if I'm wearing this, I'm wearing it today for Valentine's Day. Elysium. Fantastic fragrance. And also I will say benchmark bonded. Fantastic whiskey. If there's one whiskey that I can recommend you under $20, get yourself one of these. And also today on the stream, we did a review on both of these. A quick review, wasn't too long. We did a review on both of these. These are Maker's Mark, and both of the Maker's Mark that I really tell you, if you see these, try to buy these. These are fantastic. Really like these. We did that, and you know what? I'm going to end the stream now. For all of you watching, I hope you really enjoyed the stream. And I will see each and every one of you on the next one. See you all soon. And for all of you, Ripper Crew, I haven't done this yet. We're going to do it now. Ripper Crew, don't forget, we're number one. Yeah, all day long, we're number one. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the show. And I'll see you all on the next one. See you all soon. See you later.